This very trade show, the National Association of Chain Drugstores, NACDS, show in 1997 was the first time we exhibited a robot at a trade show. And that was the first dispensing robot for pharmacies. We brought it out onto the floor here and amazed a lot of people. Here we are today with the successors of that robot, you might say, but we now have about 7,000 of them throughout the world. They've changed some, there have been improvements, but frankly, the same fundamentals that were critical in our earliest models are critical today. Namely the ease of calibration of the drug cell, where you can take a drug cell that holds the drugs in a robot and adjust it for any tablets or capsules easily on site. The labeling processes, where the robot prints and applies the label to the bottle after it fills it, so you know exactly what's in the bottle. The ability, as you see our models out here, we have now 6 different models, different sizes, broad range of sizes, but they all are designed so that they can fit up against a wall or fit into a pharmacy with shelves behind it. So those are the fundamentals here. We've adopted better technologies for, let's say, loading vials. In the earliest robots, the vials had to be loaded manually. Today, our robots, you can just dump a box in there, which is way simpler. Another principle here is that although the robots have changed and improved over the years, every single robot that we have ever put out there is capable of being retrofitted with all the improvements that you see here in these robots today. And that's one of the cultures of ScriptPro. We're very proud of that. Our engineers and our development team takes a lot of pride in the fact that we have not stranded any of our robots out there. As a matter of fact, some of the earliest robots have been brought in, about 400 of them to date. Some of the earliest robots have been brought back to the factory and totally refurbished with the latest technology and put out for another 10 to 15 years of service. And some of those have already been in service almost 20 years. I believe that ScriptPro got into a field that was important, getting the right drugs in the bottles, getting them labeled properly. And I think we spent about 3 years designing our first robot, and I think it's really stood the test of time.